LA is a great place to go on vacation. The sun, the beaches, and plenty of shops and activities to keep you busy and entertained the entire time. For one person, however, this would not be her dream vacation. More like a nightmare. Canadian university student Elisa Lam arrived in LA on January 26, 2013 to visit the sites and do what tourists do. She was staying at the Cecil Hotel. Elisa was very close with her parents and would talk to them every day, but on January 31st, they never heard from Elisa. Her parents, knowing that this was not like their daughter, contacted the LAPD and flew down as soon as they could to help with the search effort. The police looked everywhere, even used dogs to locate her scent, but came up with nothing. Then, on February 14th, a video was released of CCTV footage showing Elisa acting strangely in an elevator. The entire video is chilling and terrifying and confusing. It shows Elisa entering the elevator, and it appears as if she was trying to hide from someone. She steps out and seems to just stand there for a while. Then gets back into the elevator, frantically hitting buttons. Then she gets off the elevator again and looks to be talking with someone. She then walks away. Her body was found on February 19th, roughly 2.5 weeks after she was reported missing, in a water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel. The people staying in the hotel began to complain that the water had a funny odor and taste, not to mention the color. For the equipment needed to remove her body, the police had to cut a hole into the water tank. More questions than answers came from this discovery. How did Elisa get on the roof? How did she get inside the water tank when the people who found her body needed a ladder? What was with the erratic behavior she displayed in the elevator footage? There are many who believe that she was murdered due to her anxious-looking behavior, and it appears that she was trying to hide from someone. You would think, given what happens to her, it would be pretty obvious. That is difficult to prove, however, as there is no other evidence showing Elisa was accompanied by anyone else. To this day, there has been no proof showing foul play. This theory is not as well accepted, but interesting nonetheless. It focuses more on the hotel itself, as it has quite the shady history. Many suicides by ingesting poison or jumping out of windows, as well as being the place where serial killer Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker, was rumored to be living. Also, this hotel was where Elizabeth Short, or the Black Dahlia, was last spotted before she went missing and was later found murdered. It would seem that quite a few deaths do surround this hotel, and given the mysterious circumstances surrounding Elisa's death, well, we can only speculate. Again, like the murder theory, there is no solid proof to believe that the hotel had anything to do with what happened to Elisa. The hotel's history, no matter how bloody, is not the only hotel where people have died. Still though. This theory is considered the most plausible of them all, and the coroner who performed the autopsy claims it was a contributing factor. Some people are not aware that Elisa suffered from a bipolar disorder and was prescribed medication to help her with that. When Elisa first checked into the Cecil Hotel, she was sharing a room with other people. They complained that Elisa was displaying what they described as odd behavior, and hotel management moved Elisa to her own room. Then she is seen on the CCTV footage acting very peculiar, and about 2 weeks later found in the water tank on the roof of the hotel. If she did have a psychotic episode, it is possible that she did this all on her own. Someone did post a video showing how easy it was to get on the roof by using the fire escapes, and even though there are no ladders for Elisa to climb up the water tanks, she could have just as easily climbed up here and then down to the water tanks. She may have believed she was hiding from someone or something. We'll never know. There are a few who believe that the whole truth about what happened to Elisa is not being told, that something has been left out. The original video the police released to the public has been slowed down significantly. Also, for some unknown reason, the timestamp is blurred, yet you can still see the numbers change. These ones would be the seconds counting down. I sped up the video so the time would count down at normal speed, and there is some missing footage. You can see when the minutes count down, when this blurred image changes right here. You can see it right there. Then 5 seconds later it changes again. The original video was almost 4 minutes long. Sped up to normal speed, it's less than 3 minutes. It is believed that roughly a minute of video was removed, and then the rest of the footage was slowed down to seem like it was the same length. No idea why though. Then you have the coroner changing his decision not once but twice if the death was accidental or could not be determined. Just makes the whole thing seem more mysterious. Could she have taken something that made her lose herself? The autopsy says no. She was on some heavy medication due to her bipolar disorder, Effexor, Seroquel, Wellbutrin, and her family states that she never had suicidal thoughts. They were able to find trace amounts of the medication that was prescribed to her and a small amount of alcohol in her system, nothing else. Regardless of which theory you believe, it is very sad what happened to Elisa, especially when someone was able to demonstrate how easy it was to get access to the hotel's roof, even after what happened. You would think they would take more precautions given the past history of the building as well. If Elisa did have a psychotic episode, and she went to the roof via the fire escape, and then climbed into the water tank on her own, then why is there missing footage? Why was the elevator door not closing properly? How can a hotel have no other cameras around? I mean, she must have been spotted somewhere else. These are just a few of the questions that I have not been able to find the answers to. Hopefully one day we will. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and then subscribe. Once again, my name's Rick, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Unsolved.